Good morning, everybody. Ooh, focus now. That's what I need to do. I need to focus. Oh, it's still early over here, as usual. Ooh. So, this video, I'm dedicating it to one of my close friends. I don't see her that much. Her name is Carla, and she works down at the grocery store next to where I live. So, when we do see each other, we do catch up just a little bit, chit chat, if she's not too busy. She raises her kids. She's got 2 boys, and they're hilarious. But I know her, and we're somewhat close. And I met her a few years ago. We went to a class together, and she watches my videos. I didn't know she did, but she did ask me to do a Smokey look with light colors step by step, and then she would try to follow them because that's what she wants to go for. So a little bit about her. She's I believe in her late 20s, and she's got very, very long, almost jet black hair. It's really, really dark. It almost looks black. And she's got brown button eyes, but her eyes are similar to mine. They're very dark, and they're also hooded. Okay, so I decided to use the Hit the Lights palette because a lot of my palettes have here just a brown and the rest is poppy colors, here just a little bit. This palette actually has enough to do light natural shades. She wants me to go with sandy colors and brown colors. So okay, girlfriend, this one is for you. I've already primed my skin, and I'm not going to go too whack, y'all. I'm going to try, because y'all know that I always try not to do too much, and I'm always out there. So I'm going to go in. I don't know what kind of brush this is. Dose of Colors? Okay, well, we'll try this Dose of Colors brush. It's a small one. And I'm going to go in with a real light sandy brown color, like this one, for my base and my transition. And I'm going to go in a little close-up. I'm sorry about my light, y'all. Like, it's not just my light, so okay. Let's see, I want to make sure that I'm sitting right so you guys can see me. Let's get this mirror right. Okay. Focus now. So I'm going to just pat that on a little bit over the crease. But when I do it, I'm looking down at my mirror. And I just pat that on. Then I'm going to put my brush in it again. And I'm going to do that. But I'm also going to go, let's just go in some circular motions too while we're at it. Right above that. Like that. Okay? Let me back up a little bit because this ain't going to work like that. Okay. And do the same thing with the other eye. And when you go above that line right there, and just smoke it out. Now I put plenty of this color on because this is what helps me blend. Okay, so my eyebrow ends right here. I want to just kind of go and drag that out there. So let me do the other eye. So anyways, I want to thank you, my supporters, for watching my little shortcut videos, you know, when I just show y'all how I make chicken, or I go to the thrift store or whatever. Well, not the thrift store, but, you know, what I got at the real estate place. Thank you guys for watching and stopping in. I have so far only gotten really good feedback. I don't have any trolls so far. Praise the Lord. Okay. So let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so let me wipe that off. I'm not going to use too many colors. So I'm going to go in with a littler brush. Okay, the first one I used, look at all that. Morphe, Morphe, Morphe. I will probably end up giving her a palette to do her look with because I want her to realize what is good makeup. She's not an everyday makeup person because she works so much and she has 2 boys. So I will end up probably giving her some products to start off with good quality because I don't want her to waste her money. And I've got so much. So I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. It's kind of pinpointed at the top. And I'm going to go in with a color that's slightly darker, like this one. Alright, so I'm going to lift my eyebrows when I do this, okay? Okay, I'm going to go like this. But I don't want to go all the way to the end, just like right there. I'm going to pack that in. You do the same with the other side. And it's not going to look perfect and neat until I'm done. This is a really, really quick way to do this without getting too glammed up. As a mother of 2 little boys who works as a manager at a grocery store, you really don't have time to be doing all that. And make sure you go just right there. Okay? So now I need to take a flat brush, something like this. I can't believe I have a clean one. And I'm going to go into this brown right here. And I'm going to go over my whole lid with that, except for the inner corner, okay? It's going to fall out like a motherfucker. Oh, disclaimer, I do curse on here. That's why I put Not for Kids in my description box. Because it just flies out, you know. Just like a minute ago, it just flies out. There ain't nothing. I mean, I've tried. It just still flies out. So I'd rather go ahead and apologize in advance. If you don't like it, just leave. So then I'm just going to put that like right there. And I'm not going to drag that out. I'm just going to put it like that in the corner. And pack that on. It's going to go everywhere in a minute, so let me just put that in the corner. Morphe, 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 what you doing, girl? Okay, so then I'm going to take the brush that I had at the beginning, this little fluffy one. It's really small compared to my other ones. And I'm going to go in circles over that whole thing. So you see how all the colors aren't like that anymore, they all blend in. Just smoke it out, just especially here in that crease area. And that's how it'll look like. No, this camera is kind of like does me no justice, but I was like wanting to save it, but because I just wanted to get started. I'm pretty sure some people can relate. Okay, now this brown took a little bit better than that side, so I'm just going to touch it up a little bit. I used to think Morphe was like the bomb because a lot of influencers would use Morphe. But I do have to say that it takes time to get along with their brushes and their formulas. You can get for $10 more bomb formulas. These here, it's kind of like a hit and miss sometimes. Some are good, some are chalky. So now they're pretty much the same. Smoke that out a little bit higher. Not all the way towards the brow, but somewhat close. So that doesn't look like you got a hooded eye. So, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of shimmer towards the inner corner so that the eye pops a little bit more. So I'm going to take some setting spray and very lightly spray the brush. And I think I'll go with this one right here, just because it has like a dual, actually, yeah, I'll go with that one. It has like a duochrome. It's like a greeny shift, like a silver green, kind of weird. And I'm going to lift my eyes and look down and just do like that. Not too much. Oh, we're getting on the edge there, right there. Oops. And we're kind of float it up there at the top so it goes into the crease a little bit. Like that. Not evening out, just put it in here and then do that. Remember right there. Just want it to get a hint to pop the eyes open. So I'm not going to use any liquid eyeliner at the top. 'Cause I'm not sure if she knows how to do that. And I don't want her to look at my video and say, oh shoot, I gotta do that. And she doesn't know how to do it, because I don't know. And then, you know, sit there forever and ruin her look that she's copied. So, okay. So I'm going to go at the bottom line. I'm going to use that brush that I used already. It has some excess on it. I'm going to sweep that right here and connect it with that. Only about that much of the way. Like right, if you look straight ahead, like right where the eyeball ends, that's how I'm going to do that one. Make sure it gets in that corner. Oh, I went a little too far. It's alright. It's okay, okay? So I'm going to take this little brush here. This is the other side. This is a really, really little brush. And I'm going to smoke that out a little bit. I'm not going to put eyeliner on the bottom either, because it tends to make, especially if you have brown eyes, it takes away the pop and it tends to make the eyes look closed. Like a lot of women, they put blue, like black on the bottom. I suggest if you don't have beautiful green eyes, it's not always good for a look, especially if you have like brown colored shadows on. Okay, so I'm going to go at the brow bone with a little highlight. Just a little bit. I want to hit that brown bone. Brown bone. The brow bone. Like that. And give it some highlight. You see that? Makes it somewhat of a glamorous touch without going all out there. I'm going to use that same highlight, and I'll show you which one I used. I used this one. Now it looks innocent, but if you look, it looks white. If you look, it's got like a bluey purplish shift. I'm going to go with that teeny tiny brush that I just used. I can't wait for my color switcher to get here, y'all, because this is just ridiculous. I've been waiting 2 months already. I mean, I could have ordered it from Wish. I ordered it from Amazon, you know, and it said January 31st, and then it said, oh, we're running late, do you want a refund? And I'm like, no, I want the brush, I want my color switcher. But it looks like I just have to get a refund. I just hate that mess. I mean, you do all this extra stuff to avoid waiting. So I'm going to pop that on right there. Give that a little pop. Now here's the thing. I might have to go over it again. after I do my foundation. So I'm going to go with Bad Gal Bang Mascara. No, look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay. I trust this mascara so much. I mean, I've got some good ones too, but this is just the one that does the whole job all around. I always say that almost every time I use this stuff. It's true. I do some on the lower lash. Big difference. So I still have to clean up the side corners. With my beauty blender, and I'll do that while I put on my foundation. I'm going to go light with the foundation today. I've been wanting to go lighter lately just to be nice to my skin. I don't believe in caking up. I'm not really a big fan of powder either. You just have the right type of foundation. I believe a lot of the stuff is like not really necessary. Okay, let's back out a little bit. So I'm going to take my Moist Beauty Blender, which I love the feeling. I love how they feel. And I'm going to go in with the less full coverage. This is the CoverGirl True Blend. I'm going to put that on the top round part like this, because I clean basically and go in the eye area with the pointy part. And I'm just going to bounce that. Make sure you get the corners of the nose. And let's just bounce that around. The faster you go, the better it blends in. That's just my opinion. And you really want to press it in the skin so that it kind of looks like your own. Because that's why it's really important to take it off at night. Because at the end of the day, it's not your own. Okay, while I'm at it, let me go get my ears. Okay. While I'm at it, I'm going to take that corner and I'm going to sweep it to the side to make that a little cleaner. Just a little. This just feels so good. Now I do look like someone who came out of the Breaking Dawn because I am totally white and pale, which I actually kind of like. But that's not the look I'm going for. She's a very, very beautiful, healthy person. So I'm going to take a contour blush. If you're not that advanced with contour stick, the contour powder is a good way to go. You don't want to go too heavy because if you're not used to blending and stuff, just get a big fat brush. And I'm going to go in with Angel. That's like the second darkest color. I'm just going to swipe on that. I'm going to go here first, all along the jawline and the chin. And then I'm going to kind of go a little bit in my neck because I don't want it to be too harsh, like chiseled. Okay, I'm going to kind of run it up the sides. Alright, then I'm going to take some more and I'm just going to kind of pucker my lips. I've got really like defined cheekbones. I wish I had somewhat more of a fuller face. But it's kind of like freckles or curly hair. If you have it, you don't want it. If you don't have it, you want it. Take a little blending brush, one of these. It's kind of like a fluffy brush. And I'm going to go with the same color, and I'm going to go right down my nose. And then just kind of blend that out. If you kind of mess up, just take the beauty blender you had and kind of rub it off. Not drag it off, kind of rub it off. So then I'm going to go in with, I was going to go in with the Alamar, but I think I'm going to go back to the Ciate. Where in the hell did I put it? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Duh. Okay, so we go in with it kind of like a mauve color. And I'm going to go towards my cheekbone. Over the high, so it's kind of like bronzer, blush, and then you'll have room for your highlighter. That's how I do it. But with blush and bronzer, I do tend to go over here still and on the nose, because like if you go in the sun, you're not going to get just color here. You are going to get it in other spots too. So now with the highlight, now I do have this highlight from Too Faced, and I've got to give it another chance because this is something I like Too Faced, but this is kind of like a product that I'm not too great with. Alright, this is a nice highlighter, okay? It's kind of sheer, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And I'm going to put it right there. You can barely see it. I mean, come on. But I'm not getting up. Hang on a second. Yeah, I know. Unless this, hang on, I've got something I haven't tried yet. It's so Hollywood. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love her stuff. And I haven't gotten a chance to try this yet. And I remember I didn't unpack it because the packaging was so hard to get open. But we're going to do this because these aren't my real nails, so I can abuse it. You know what? I might just take this whole lid off 10 minutes later. Now this is kind of getting annoying already. Why do they make stuff like this? I mean, this just makes no sense. Okay, here we go. I got it. I got it. Oh, Jessica. Alright, there we go. This is kind of like a nice coppery gold color. Rich Lux sent me this stuff, and I've never used anything from Anastasia Beverly Hills before, so I'm really excited. So you take a little bit of the loose stuff, put it in here, and I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use an actual highlighter brush so I can give this a fair chance. And then, okay, well, still don't see it. What the hell? Okay, no, that one went on better. It's still not beaming. I tend to go towards like high shine, icy colors, and I don't know, this kind of isn't doing it. It's alright, it's not bad, you just have to use a lot. Yeah, you have to use a lot. I don't know how much this retails for, but she is kind of pricey. So, I don't know. There are other brands out there like Wet n Wild. We have so much more of a, you know, like an effect. But it is very pretty. The packaging is cute, but that's not what we pay for, is it? Okay. So I'm going to use some on my little chicken lips. Well, with all brown, well. That Rich Lux is brain damaged me for good. I promise. I think I'm just gonna use like a little red lip gloss. I'm tired of using nudes. This is the Revlon lip gloss. I think it's called, yeah, it's called Fatal Apple. And this is a really good formula. It doesn't leave lines or anything. So Carla doesn't have a YouTube channel. She's just a very good friend of mine that asked me if I could show her how to do a look with a really light look with brown eyes and sandy and brown shades. And of course I said yes, because why should I say no? I'd do anything for my friends. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching me with my little lesson. I'm not a makeup artist. I just do what I kind of learn here and there. And I hope everybody has a blessed and safe day.